Hello, Scouts. It's June 20th, which means we're getting closer and closer to the 4th of July. Unfortunately, this year our neighborhood has canceled its annual parade and 4th of July celebration that we normally have because of the need for social distancing due to the coronavirus. But since we don't have a neighborhood gathering, you might find yourself celebrating at home. And for that, I thought we should talk about the United States flag. You all know that it has 50 stars over a blue square on the top left. The blue square with the stars gathered together is called the Union. The 50 stars represent the 50 states in our nation. The flag also has 7 red stripes and 6 white ones. That's 13 stripes in all. Why that number? Well, as you can see, they represent the original 13 British colonies that declared independence in the Revolutionary War. The colors of the flag are symbolic as well. Red symbolizes hardiness and valor. White symbolizes purity and innocence. And blue represents vigilance, perseverance, and justice. Here's a picture I took when returning home after a packed campout at Beauvais Scout Ranch in 2018. The neat thing is, do you know where the flag is in this picture? Take a few seconds. See if you think you know where it is. Okay, time's up. I kind of tricked you. See, it's not visible in the picture. But you see right here? That's the moon. On the moon, there's the United States flag. So if you're ever in a situation where you need to say the Pledge of Allegiance and you don't have a flag, see if you can find the moon, and then you can pledge allegiance to the U.S. flag on the moon. On the 4th of July weekend, you may wonder about the right way to hang a flag if you're not doing it traditional way on a flagpole. Well, I found that this website, cqql.net/flag.htm, explains it pretty well. First, here at the top, it explains how to fold the flag. It takes 2 people, one on either end. First, they fold it in half lengthwise, and then over again. Once it's a long stretch of 4 layers of fabric, then it gets folded in triangles from the stripe end to the union end. Moving down a bit, it goes over the proper ways to display a flag you might not have thought of. Number 1 here, for example, says that when a flag is hung in midair, as in over a street, the union end should point north over an east-west street and east over a north-south street. I admit I did not know this until a week ago. Moving down, it shows you that if you cross flags with another flag, the U.S. flag should be on the left side from the audience's view. Number 3, you've probably seen flags flying at half-staff before. That's done when someone important has died or a tragedy has occurred. One thing I did not know, that when putting the flag in this position, it first waves the flag all the way to the top and then back down again to half-staff. Number 4, if you put multiple flags on the same rope, or halyard, as it's called, the United States flag always goes on top. You'll sometimes see the Texas flag beneath it, for example. Number 5, when it's hung from a building to a pole, the stars should be pointed away from the building. 6 is kind of like number 5. To emphasize the star should be at the peak of a staff, and the peak of a staff is usually away from the building. On a casket, the union gets draped over the left shoulder of the deceased. It's also worth pointing out that the flag does not get lowered into the ground nor touch the ground. Usually it is folded in the manner we saw above and given to the family. The next one is one that people sometimes get wrong. We all know that when a flag is hung on the wall, the Union is to the top and the left. However, when it's vertical, sometimes people mistake this. The trick is, remember the Union is still to the top and the left. If you see the Union to the top and the right, that is incorrect. There are more guidelines, such as in a parade or when together with a group of flags. Here's another one that should make sense. When flags of 2 or more nations are displayed, they should each be on their own staff, and all the flags should be roughly the same size and height, symbolizing equality. Number 12 is one we see in every PAC meeting, so take notice in our next one that's not over Zoom. The United States flag is on the left side from the audience's view. The Texas flag we usually put on the right side. This over here is the improper way to do it. And finally, here's an interesting one. Here, this one's different from the rule of having the Union in the top left like we discussed before. Here, it's backwards. That is done when it is put on an object in motion, often seen moving forward. Most often, you'll see this on the right shoulder of a U.S. soldier's uniform. Imagine him walking into the wind holding a flag. This is how you would see the flag from this side. You can also see the same thing on these airplanes. Now, on the other side of the airplanes, the flag looks normal. It still has the Union to the front, but we see it from the other side. Well, that about wraps up our talk on the flag today. When the 4th of July comes around, think about what you've learned today and see if you can see examples of how the flag is displayed in different places. Happy 4th of July!